Hey guys, this is Melissa, 907 Crafts. I'm working on Fireside Christmas from Diamond Art Club. And this is going to be posted as a premiere. It's an awesome idea that Pepper Brown come up with, I think right before Thanksgiving, or right around the Thanksgiving holidays, gathering up creators to sort of be here for people that don't have nobody on Christmas. It's going to be home alone. So y'all can diamond paint along with us. I'm thinking 48 time slots. This is going to be started my time. I think it's 5 a.m. Christmas Eve day. And go all through Christmas Eve day, all into all day Christmas Day, and I think until 4 a.m. my time, which is Central Time, on the day after Christmas. I think Pippa calls it Boxing Day. Not sure what it is. And I'm going to have my alarm clock set, and I'm going to try to support her in this, and I volunteered to be a mod. So I don't know if she was going to do that this weekend. She hadn't said anything about it. I offered to be a mod for everybody. I'm going to try to at least make an appearance in every live or every premiere. And support her. This was her dream, I guess. And I want to help her make sure that everything goes as planned. Because she has done an awesome job on this, I'm telling you. Getting everybody together. I'm not even sure. Some people that I've seen on the list, I'm not even sure that I've ever even heard of them before. But I guess I'll be meeting some new people during this journey, and that's what it's all about. Is making new friends and joining along and seeing everybody's perspective on the holiday season in general. I live in Alabama, so I'm an old Southern girl. And if you guys might hear noises in the background, my cat, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and she thinks it's time to play. Because I'm usually in bed, and she's at my feet or up beside my head. And since I'm up at the desk, she ain't got nothing to do, so she's just going to terrorize the household. I don't know. She ain't never jumped up here, but she's looking like she wants to, so y'all might get to see her. I don't want her on my diamond painting, but she's the newest addition to our family this year. And my daughter brought her to me. I've been really bad depressed, and for some reason, well, I know why. Sickness, and I've had surgery on my feet, and I can't wear shoes on my feet, and I've been out of the house literally 5 times since September because of health problems. And then in October, I had, not in October, in November, I had surgery on both my feet. So I can't put on a pair of shoes. So the only time I've been out of the house is to go to the doctor. And I managed to get a pair of flip-flops on then. And I ain't had them back on my feet since then. It's just too painful. But she's Oh, wait, I take that back. I went to her house, up to Stephanie and Mike's for Thanksgiving for a little while. But that's only 2 times I've left the house since I had my surgery on my feet. So I got kind of in this anxiety mode where if I even think about having to leave the house, I just have to, I don't know. But anyway, she thought this cat would snap me out of my depression, and somebody give it to her, and she brought it down here to me. And we've been hanging out ever since. The only thing she didn't know, and I didn't notice till 2 or 3 days later, I'm going to have kittens. Yeah, she's not a kitten. I thought she was a kitten, young kitten. She's not a young kitten. She's 3 years old. My grandson told me today she done had 3 litters of kittens. So I'm fixing to have a bunch of kittens. I don't know how long it takes for them to have them, but as soon as she has them and gets them weaned, I'll be getting rid of some kittens. So if anybody wants kittens, let me know, because I love her. She's a solid black cat. She has 2 white spots. She has a white diamond. Looks just like a diamond on her chest. And then a white patch of fur in between her 2 back paws. And that's the only place she's got any color at all except for black. And ironically, her name was Diamond already, because that's probably what she would have wound up naming. But because she's got that white diamond on her, the people that had her before called her Diamond. And so that's a very appropriate name since I love diamond painting so much. But seriously, I'm trying to think what we're having for dinner. I'm going to sit here talking about food, and I'm going to have to go fix me something to eat, because I'm beginning to get hungry. I think we're having a smoked ham and a smoked turkey this year. My son-in-law owns a restaurant, and I think they're going to cook us a ham and a turkey. We were going to do it for Thanksgiving, but they didn't fire the smoker up since it was a be closed Thanksgiving Day, but they're going to do it, I think, for Christmas. I hope so. My dad, my real dad, before he passed away one year, had carried a ham and a turkey. I don't like turkey, but he carried a ham and a turkey to a restaurant, and a real barbecue restaurant, and smoked it. And then we had one smoked at the restaurant last year, and oh my gracious, it just puts an extra special taste on the ham. I don't know, I don't eat turkey, but everybody said it was good, better than a regular baked turkey. Then we're gonna, of course, have dressing or stuffing, whatever you guys call it. And we'll have, for sides, we'll have pinto beans, green bean casserole, cream potatoes, good old southern style cream potatoes, baked macaroni and cheese. I think I've done said green bean casserole, but if I didn't, there's green bean casserole. We will have deviled eggs. Mr. Marco makes our deviled eggs every year. That's my oldest grandson. He makes the deviled eggs for the family, so that's his little take on the every holiday. And then we'll have hash brown casserole, I'm sure. We will have, for desserts, we'll have a pecan pie, a Yum Yum, of course a key lime pie. That's my favorite. And I think I've heard somebody mention banana pudding. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, ever since my mom passed away, my mom used to make a butter roll. Does anybody know what a butter roll is? Well, she called me a couple months ago and asked me if I remembered how to make it. And I'm like, yeah, kind of. She said, I want one. She's just like Granny used to make it. And asked me how to make it. And I said, well, I don't measure nothing, so I can't tell you. But if you want me to, for one of the holidays, upcoming holidays, I will make you one. She's like, cool. So I think I'm going to do that for Christmas for her. And I'm sure we'll have chocolate cake because everybody in the family, except me and Marco, eats chocolate. So we usually have a chocolate cake. Not sure what else because the menu's not confirmed yet. We're one of those last minute people. Families, I guess you would say. We just kind of know what we got to do and when to do it and who does what, and we just get together and do it. I really enjoy those days. I don't have many days with my girls because they work all the time. You know, Stephanie, my youngest daughter, is the owner and operator of Extreme Designs. She makes the custom tumblers. But she got her last, or she's working on her last orders. I don't know if she's got them shipped yet or not, but she actually closed her shop on December the 5th. So she's gonna spend Christmas with her family this year. Bless her heart, she's worked all of her life and never got to really, worked I'm not gonna say a real job because she's always worked a real job. But she's never been a business owner until this past year when she come up with this Extreme Designs. And I don't know if you guys have seen any of her work or not. A bunch of YouTubers have ordered tumblers from her. We sent Sherry, when I first started Sherry of Diamond Art Addiction, following her, we sent Sherry one. And it just kind of went from there. Plus, she had her regular customers. And I can't tell you how many guys. If any you guys got a custom tumbler from her, if you are, let me know in the comments. I'll be joining you there because that's just the fun of this. This is what a premiere is. I'm recording this before, like I said, at 2 o'clock in the morning, like an idiot. And y'all are going to be seeing in my time slot. And I'm going to be joining y'all in chat. I'm super excited for that because I've never done a live or anything. Not real familiar or real good at even doing whipping chats, because what did I do with that lid? There it is. I've done predominantly unboxings on my channel. I have done a few whipping chats with my collab. So it's going to be something to you, new to me, but to be able to respond to you guys in chat is going to be just super awesome. Really excited for it. And I will be, like I said, I will be there to help Pippa out, except for as much as I can, except for, of course, like everybody, he's going to take time out to have the actual holidays with their family. So I'm not sure what time that'll be, but I'll be missing from chat. I don't know. I may have my headphones in and listening to it and responding that way, because I'm going to at least try to touch base on every creator that has took the time out of their busy schedules to work on this for Pippa, and I want to see it. I'm excited for my channel for it, because it's a first for me. It's a first for Pippa, and we all strive to make Pippa happy. She's like, does amazing work on her channel. Whew, I have enough trouble recording with my phone, and she's got all those cameras, coordinating all that stuff. I could never keep up with all that. Never even would want to. I'm happy with just my little old phone. I may get me a webcam at some point, but in fact, that's on my wish list for Christmas, is a webcam. I don't know if that'll happen. I'm pretty happy with just doing it on my phone. I don't need nothing fancy, no fancy setup, because I wouldn't know how to run it, because my laptop's so old, and it would have to, I've been told they have to be connected to a laptop, and I just don't know if my laptop, I cut it on the other night, and it went for hours just installing updates and saying I need virus protection and all that stuff. I used to play those Facebook games, and I ain't done that in years. But that's what I had a laptop for. But, so what are you guys going to be doing for Christmas? I hope you're in my chat, so I can meet some new creators. I love watching you guys making new videos. I love to make new videos. I love to read the comments. You know, this just, and everybody has their own take on diamond painting. Everybody does everything different. And there's room for everybody on YouTube. I just didn't realize there was this many. I mean, to fill up almost 3 days with diamond painters. And I may be wrong. All of them may not be diamond painters, but I think they pretty much are, all the creators are diamond painters. So you're going to get your fill of diamond painters for the holiday season anyway. I was going to say for the next few days, but it ain't going to be a few days. I want to tell you guys a funny story. We had some last minute shopping to do. I live in Alabama, a little small town in Alabama, and we only have the one Walmart. Well, it's actually in the next town over. But a couple of years, a few years back, let me swap out my old four-placer. We go to Walmart. We get there about 4 o'clock, do some last minute shopping. Me and my 2 girls. And when we went in, the sun was shining. Just as pretty as you please. Well, we heard it raining while we was in there shopping. But never thought, you know, that much about it. Well, they called at 10 minutes to 6. Our Walmart closes at 6. They told everybody to make their way to the front. The next announcement that was made, we started towards the front. We got to a line. I mean, people were like standing around everywhere with buggies full of stuff. The lights went out. And they come over the loudspeaker and said that there was a tornado warning and that Jasper Police Department was outside and wasn't going to let nobody come out till after the tornado warning was lifted. They wanted everybody to be safe. And I'm like, bull crap. I got things to do. I mean, I've got family arriving. But anyway, it wasn't an actual tornado. But we was probably 6:30 before we got out of there because they would not let us leave for nothing. I mean, you know, we asked, could we just leave our carts there? And they said no, that the police we would be arrested if we tried to go out the doors. And I wasn't fixing to go to jail on Christmas Eve. So that was just hilarious. I mean, it wasn't hilarious at the time. Now that I think back on it, it was funny because can you imagine the look on my face when I walked up front and they said nobody could leave and people were standing everywhere, no electricity. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. What, Diamond? She's got a Diamond Art Club box over here she's fixing to get in, I think. I fed her before I did this video, cleaned out her litter box. And didn't know she was going to act this needy. Oh, I'm stuck to my canvas. While I was doing this whipping chat, but I guess she is. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. I'm just all over the place over here. I don't think you can. But that's our plans we'll eat. Of course, we never eat on time. We always say a certain time, and somebody don't show up or is late or the food is not finished, we never start when we're going to. If it was if we was on a time crunch, we would never make it because our family's never on time. I'm not. Stephanie's not. Kelly is pretty much, but nobody else. And I've got into this habit since I've been off work of staying up all night, sleeping half the day. I'm going to have to get over that. I'm just here to tell you. Because I've got to get my crap together and get back into the routine of things, because I don't have a routine anymore. The only routine I have is no routine. I just go with the flow. Whenever my body tells me it's tired, I go to bed. Or try to go to bed. Don't always work, but I try. Well, I guess I need to get my tweezers out and get that hair off. Now I don't see it. There it is. Oh, these is those star or not pointy tweezers. But it worked. Whew. want to diamond paint that hair. Actually, I bought this canvas just for this event. I've done the glowing Christmas tree this year. And don't want to do another Christmas one, but I did this one because I'd already finished the other one when I committed to this. Now what to do with the tweezers? Drop the diamond on there. I don't know if I even told you this is Fireside Christmas. But after I get this video made, it's going back in the box. And it's going to be next year's. I can only handle one Christmas diamond painting. I pretty well have my diamond paintings, know what I want to do next. And this one, like I said, I ordered it. So it's not going to be... It's not my one of choice to be working on, but I thought I'd do something in the Christmas scheme of things. Number 26. How do you guys deal with these ABs? I done all the ABs before, so I wouldn't have to do them on camera because they eat the paint, the wax. I use old wax. I've tried using candle melts. I've tried using white wax. I've tried using blue wax. I've tried using pink wax, and everything just pulls it out. Now I've lost my pen. So, in your comments, please tell me how y'all deal with these ABs. But, geez, they give me a headache. They're beautiful, but Lord have mercy, they're a nightmare to put on a canvas. So give me some ideas down there in the description box. I'm sure I'm going to be asking. Help, please. And another hint I need is how to get the diamonds to turn over right. I could use my multi-placer more if I could get my diamonds to lay right. I'm constantly adjusting diamonds. Because if I get them right, then I bump them. And it's just a constant. Just a little pet peeve I have. I just can't get the diamonds lined up. And I see all you doing whipping chats and lining those diamonds up so pretty. And I just don't know what I mean, I guess I'm not coordinated enough or something. Well, see, I'm not very good at the 4-placer. And I can 2-place all day long. But most of my diamond paintings are 99% 1-placed. Single-placed. Because I just don't like... Oops. Sticking to my canvas over here. I gotta trying to think of had another brain fart. done a Christmas tag. So I don't need to do another one of them. I know they're having a big Christmas Eve gift exchange party at the bar that I used to go to a good bit, and one of my friends called me the other day and invited me to go. It's Christmas Eve. They're cooking dinner there, and I'm like, nope. I go with my family. I'm staying with my family on Christmas. And I might go down for, well, I said I might. I'd look good going down there in flip-flops in December. Of course, who knows with our crazy weather. Because this is Monday morning. This afternoon, we're supposed to get severe storms. I just seen the alert. I didn't see if it was because cold weather was coming in. I know the northern and the northwestern states have got snow. Drea sent me a picture this morning. Said they woke up to snow. We had snow, actually had snow one night this past week. But it had rained for about 3 days before that and been in the 60s, I think. And it started raining about probably, I think it was Tuesday night. Probably about 11 o'clock. And it snowed good for a couple of hours and sleeted a whole lot. So we had a good temperature drop, and we had a good sheet of ice on the cars, and then it snowed on top of it. But shoot, it was gone the next day. I was so excited. I thought we was going to have some snow. I don't know what I think I'd want snow for, because I couldn't go outside. Do good to walk in the house without falling. I would be afraid to even my front porch that night and the next morning was a solid sheet of ice. It ain't no way I'd have went out in that. It wasn't enough. I mean, the temperature didn't get low enough for it to stay, because the ground was so wet. But I want snow. I love snow. One of these days I'm going to move where I can live where we had snow. This is crazy. I love snow, but I hate the cold weather. Now, how crazy is that? You can't have it both ways. I'd like to live somewhere where it'd be 70 year-round. Now, wouldn't that be nice to live somewhere where it was 70 degrees year-round? 12 months a year? Yeah, it'd be nice. But the weather changing like it does around here keeps my sinuses messed up all the time. And seemed like ever since we had that first cold snap, I've had the sniffles. It's beginning to hurt my shoulder. I know you guys use cover minders to hold your clear covers back. I am afraid to use a cover minder. I have a pacemaker in my right shoulder, and I've been told not to be around any magnetic fields or microwaves. So when I put something in the microwave, I put it there, turn it on, and pretty much get away from it till it beeps, because I don't want to mess this pacemaker up. But I'm afraid to use cover minders. I've never ordered any. My friend gave me some. But, no, I take that back. I have. I bought some from Karen Doss, and I give some of them away. I sent Pippa some in her package with her tumbler. Or I sent her one. And, you guys, I've had more bad diamonds in this batch of Diamond Art Club than I've ever had. I don't know if you guys can see that. See that half drill? Well, that's what I'm getting. I don't know if they're... Well, I had quite a good bit of trash in the glowing Christmas tree, too. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to have to go blow my nose. Okay, guys. I'm back. Had to go blow my nose. Swear, I've been fighting this cold ever since that first cold snap. And of course, like I told you earlier, I went up to Stephanie and Mike for Thanksgiving, and I knew Mike wasn't feeling good. He'd been sick for about 3 weeks with bronchitis, and he'd started getting better, I thought. My daughter texted me the next day and said he'd went to the doctor and he had the flu. So I've been scared to death I was going to get the flu. But I hadn't yet. Everybody else up there had it, I think. It went through the whole house. And my other grandbabies that were there, my oldest daughter's kids had a cold too. I don't know exactly if they had the flu or not, but everybody's felt lousy since then. But I think everybody's back to their old selves again. Except for me, I'm one big sinus anyway. Bless you. You got a cold too? Huh? You got a cold? Yeah? You got a cold? My cat Diamond sneezed just as I was talking about a cold. First time I ever heard her sneeze. Or I hope that's what she was doing. Uh-oh, she jumped up in my lap. Hold on. You want to get up here and let everybody see you? Look here. Get my Prego baby. Wait, let me get my cover down. She don't like the... Look at her. Look up. Look up, Diamond. No, she's camera shy, I think. Oh, you dumb babies. It's a kicking in there. I hope that's what that is. I hope my baby ain't sick. Jump down. Woo, she's heavy. That's unusual for her. The only time she ever gets something in my lap is when she's on the bed. When I'm on the bed. She took my diamond painting pen the other night and hid it like to have never found it. I got up and went to the bathroom and caught her. I've got this pen that Dawn Marie gave me, and I've had that thing for months. Probably ever since I've been diamond painting. It's one of the first things she gave me was this pen, and I lost it one time, and I guess I knocked it off the bed, and Pippa said, check under the bed. since you were on the bed. So I checked on the bed. So when it went missing yesterday, I went to looking for it. Looked under the bed. Wasn't there. Everywhere I looked, could think to look, couldn't find it. Well, I thought, well, it's gone this time. Because I retraced my steps to the bathroom. It wasn't in there. I'm like, what the hell? I find it, so I got one of the regular pink pens out. And was using it. I got up to go to the bathroom. Come back. Whoa, there's a bunch more A's. I'm glad I didn't put them up. Come back. Seen her jumping off the bed with something. Or it looked like it. And I thought, yeah, so I searched this house over. And I moved that blanket. And she had both of those pins under that blanket on the end of the bed. So, my cat's a pen thief. I have to watch her. I have to keep it put up. Because she'll steal it. She tries to get the wax. I have to keep everything put up. She's worse than a kid. I'm telling you. It's worse than having a baby in here. But I'm so excited to be involved in this. And I got some good news last night. And I so can't wait to tell everybody. But the timing is not right. I've got to work the details out on it. But I'll have a big announcement on my channel before long. And I may even have it before this premiere goes up and have confirmation. And if I do, I'll share it with you in the comments while I'm there. Because I'm really excited about it. No, I ain't gonna have no more grandbabies. Shine like a diamond if you're in here. First time I went into one of her lives and I had subbed to her channel. I went into one of her lives and she said that when she seen me subscribe, she said, well, I wonder what she's gonna get. She gets another craft. No, Beth. It's not crafts. I don't have 7 crafts. I have 7 grandbabies. I don't think I've ever even told her that. I think she realized her and her daughter was laughing about it when I was in the live. I think she realized that I had 7 grandkids. I hope that's all the A's because I get tired of muted colors. I want some vibrant colors. I'm actually going to be working on well, I forgot the name of it. April's Fairy, Diamond Art Club. April's Fairy next. Because I'm putting this one up to next year. I'm done with Christmas paintings. Yeah. About done all I can do with them. I mean, they're beautiful. But they're just not my cup of tea. This right. I don't know if I can get you in the camera or not. This is the DAC glowing Christmas tree. Really shiny. Really shiny. Beautiful canvas. Oh. This is 666 I'm working with. But just when Pippa asked me if I wanted to do this, I was just finishing up the collab with Crafts with Crashly, and I'm like, and I started working on it because I didn't want to start a new canvas on a video, and I just kept putting off making the video, and now it's due. So I went to bed earlier, was going to get up first thing in the morning and do it. I went to bed earlier, and I'm like, I cannot go to sleep knowing this needs to be done. Not saying that if I went to bed right now, I could go to sleep, because I probably couldn't. But I really need to be. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but if you can, just ignore that train. It's actually about 5 miles away, and you never notice it in here is like if the TV or something's on, but it seems like every time I start making a video, the train comes, and I don't know if y'all could even hear it or not, but it's aggravating. It sounds like it's right out my back door. And I know it's not. I live in the middle of the country, out in the backwoods. And I know the nearest train track's probably five or more miles away. So who all's traveling for Christmas? Yeah, I dropped one. I know I wouldn't want to be traveling in that. I don't like to travel on any holiday season. 20, number 20. Yeah, we'll do the peas. Several of these colors, I don't know if I'm going to have enough to even do them, but I thought I wasn't going to have enough on the glowing Christmas tree, but I did. I had plenty extra of everything. So I'm hoping this is going to be that way. What, Diamond? You don't like Mommy not paying no attention to you, do you? No. Oh, well, you'll get over it. Well, I've about wore this 4-placer out. Even though I don't use it very much. And I've been using the same one ever since I think in the end of late August, early September is when I actually started using the 4-placer. Up until that time, every diamond has been single placed on every canvas I've done. But it takes a lot longer to single place than it does the 4-placer. And I don't think I'll ever go no higher than a 4-placer. First of all, I can't get over 4 diamonds lined up, much less to do a bigger placer. Oops. And one on the side there. But I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but does anybody have any New Year's resolutions they'd like to share? I say this every year. I'd love to quit smoking. I know I need to. And I'd have a lot more money to spend on diamond paintings. But I have to have the right mindset when I quit. And I don't have the right mindset right now. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's, you know, before I started back smoking this last time, I've been smoking 3 years this time. But I stayed quit for 9 years. I just all of a sudden decided one day I went to the store. I had about 4 cigarettes in a pack. And I went to the store and bought a carton. And my husband at the time, which is deceased now, he didn't smoke. And he didn't like me smoking. He didn't say much about it, but he just didn't like me smoking. So I said, well, I had a toothache. I said, I'm going to the store and get me some goody powders for this toothache and get me some cigarettes. Well, I went and got a carton of cigarettes. Smoked one on the way back home. And I still had those 2 in the pack. And I did really good. For 24 hours. I didn't want a cigarette. Mind you, I still had the 2 in the pack plus the carton. What, Diamond? What? Really? Really? Well, I really don't know what you're saying, but okay, whatever. You done got food and you got water, so. But anyway, the next day he went to work and I slept in my bedroom. I done told the kids I was quitting and they were so happy. So I slept in my bedroom and called myself gonna slip and smoke. I lit that cigarette and it made me sicker than a dog. And I stayed quit for 9 years. And just one day I picked them up again. 41. And ain't looked back since. I ain't been in the right frame of mind. I don't see it happening anytime soon till I get this, whatever's in my head that makes me not want to go out of the house, to stay caged up in my house and stay depressed all the time. The only peace of mind I get is when I'm diamond painting. That's only, and when I'm, you know, it's just like I lay down at night and it's just like, my brain won't shut off and let me go to sleep. Anybody else wish I had an on-off switch on their brain? I do. Because I'd sure cut it off. I'd get a lot more sleep. Because I'm running on empty right now. Diamond. No. I don't know what, you know how, y'all know how cats need I call it making biscuits. It's what we call it here in the South, but I've always been told it's when they was taken away from their mama when they was too young. It's or sharpening their claws, or, I mean, I searched it to find out when I first got her to find out. I've had cats before, but they never did this. Well, she's decided, I don't mind her doing it on my comforter on my bed because it's old. And she can't pick it. The material it's made out of, she can't pick it. But she does it on the carpet, and the only place I have in the house is in the bedroom's carpet. And oh my gracious, I can't let her tear the carpet up, my carpet up. And I read up, and I mean, I don't think you can stop them. I mean, there's no way to train them to not do it. I just have to scream at her and she knows what she's doing, because she'll stop and look at me and turn right around and do it again. And it's mainly when I'm not paying no attention to her. She wants to have all the attention. Well, I'm going to diamond paint, and I'm going to watch TV when I want to. And she'll even do it on my skin. And that hurts. Her little claws are sharp. Have to be careful with her because I've got bandages on both feet. Not bandages, band-aids. I actually had both the great toenails taken off. And I had what he always called it, a corn right on the heel of my left foot, right where all my weight bears on it. And I'm telling you, when I was working on my feet all day, that thing would get sore as rising. And I would have to go in every 2 weeks and let him scrape that thing off. Well, when he finally took it off, or whatever they do, tested it, and it was a planter's wart. But it was right on the bottom of my heel. I did go back last week and have the stitches taken out for my 3-week checkup. And this week, this Wednesday, I think it is, I'm going to have to look at my paperwork and see. I can start putting weight on it. It's just ridiculous. But I'm hoping after the first year, I might be able to go back to work and work at least part-time. Give me a little extra spending money, because things have been tight. Trust me. Because I haven't worked since September. And you know, your savings after a while, they just deplete. Especially when you have a habit like diamond painting. But I think I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, on Fireside Christmas. And I guess now is when I say, bye, guys.